Hey, girl.
Bow, bow, bow. Bow, bow, bow. I heard you bitches that like my energy. What's up? What's going on?
You like my voice? It's how you run.
Huh?
This ain't nothing. Wait till you see it.
Ah. Come out there, had your pussy nigga. Yeah. What's up?
Hey, girl. What's the tea? Welcome back to another great episode of the Good Girls Podcast.
Bow, bow, bow.
Let's get into it. As you all can see, we have a little fun tonight. You know, it's still the same three, you know, as usual, the big three. Don't play with them.
Not the little one.
Not the little one. Don't play with them.
Everything big on me, baby. Like was bad. Like that bank account. Like that title, bitch. Everything big on me. Like the engine of that car. Bitch, everything big on me. What? Stop.
Lord Jesus.
Let's get into it. Yeah.
Speaking
Yeah.
of...
Look me. Yeah. We need that. We need that. Yeah.
Speaking of big things, how was everyone's week? First of all, let's get into that. How's everyone's week this week? Because I know last week we was all having some... She was working.
Girl, I'm working all the time.
You know, same here.
Why everything big on me.
You know, I had a great event happen for me. One of my big things that I've been doing since I started working at, you know, the Big E. So literally, and I had a chance to actually take photos and show the head honcho in charge of my entire division, like my different groups that I represent and stuff like that. And I was just like, oh my God, I love that I'm at this space now to where people love me in my job. Like that girl, I'm that girl. Not just because I'm black and gay, because I'm just that girl. You know, when you get to that stage, it's like, girl, can't nobody say shit to me. That's how you feel. And even so, my video that I did last week with about the parade that I was in charge of, bitch, girl, is now on there. So when people ask me who am I, bitch, I'm that girl. Look me up on every fucking thing that you know, because I am that. Get into it. And then also I had the greatest pleasure of being able to go to TSM's Halloween party, which before we get to the party, you doing the cities?
Yeah, she's like
Transformer.
I can Transformer. That's the vacuum. Two jacuzzi that a sauna. They ain't wanna. Now she out here chasing karma. Kicks the life, but
Okay. Before we get to the party, the gays this time was not fucking around when it came to Halloween. Like, you had the gays doing everything. But most thing the gays gonna do is be what?
Naked.
They're going to be naked. I saw one girl, and it's no shade to her, but it is a little shade. Bitch, it was a Rip Nation costume. Bitch, this bitch had on a motherfucking what is it called? But your ass cheeks out but have your hoo-ha's covered.
A jock strap?
A jock strap with a Rip Nation. I'm saying Jim Jackson didn't wear that.
Jenny had no job.
Jenny didn't wear that. And it was just crazy. Even so, it was like somebody just said it's the first man ever. I was like, girl, I guess it was Adam and Steve. Because that's what it gave. So yeah, but her party was
the outfit of.
They did.
They did.
The wig was a little thirsty.
Because before the fall, he was just sitting there, you know.
No, he covered up.
Oh, so he was after the fall.
First of all, any interpretation you do, make sure you be mindful of the people around you, because you can't go to jail for public indecency.
Will. Can.
You will go to jail for public indecency. You will go to jail.
Everywhere. Yeah.
Cuff, bitch.
Keep that.
Cuff, right? But yes, her party was so much fun. No shade. When I first got there, it was very demure at this point, because you know how the girls are. The girls don't want to start doing everything in this until the TS comes. For me, on the other hand, bitch, I was taking my drinks. She had some good drinks. I had the Maddie Rita, and I had just a splash, and I actually had a lemon drop too. I tell you, Maddie said she did those drinks. She did. Those drinks were very much so done. And then on top of that, the food, bitch, Miss Holly, I'll make sure to tag Miss Holly in this video too. Miss Holly, you deserve a motherfucking badge of honor because that chicken was seasoned, the catfish was crisp, and the motherfucking egg rolls were done heavily. Bitch, like, bro, and the smoked mac and cheese, smoked Gouda mac and cheese,
So Gouda.
bitch. I'm like, I'm glad I ain't doing anything tonight because it's gonna be what full of dookie.
Full of dookie. That day gonna be
Full of dookie. If I do, that food was too good. I wish I had some Tupperware because I would have took all that shit home with me.
Not crying.
That shit was so good.
You're in the bookless highway.
Okay.
Get some good food up here, the girl.
At the Gworls podcast. Okay, because I want me calling you girl. She know who I am. Really, I everything I go to, you know, y'all. I'm very friendly. And I'm just, you know, imagine Miss Holly was there, so they worked her. And I was like, I walked up to her and she was just like, girl, I'm ready to go home. And I was like, girl, I'm gonna let you know that food was delicious. It was heavenly. And she was like, oh my God, really? And she was just like, it lit her up. And I was like, I'm so glad to put a smile on her face because I know nobody walk up to her and say this. So I don't want to be the first one to say that to you. I got to meet Legworth. Legworth is very beautiful in person. When I tell you, Legworth is
She's beautiful online.
Online, but like I was just yes. Let me say that Legworth is literally Legworth's a bad bitch. No shade. I got to see Trent. Trent was running around, so I really could talk to Trent. Trent was running everywhere. And then when Maddie came, her executive assistant, yes. Before Maddie got there, Mo was there, mind you. Me and Mo keyed. Me and Mo was keying most of the whole night. When I tell you, Mo loves the LGBTQ. We keyed all night, mind you. Not many girls could do that because besides Maddie, but when it comes to keying with Mo, me and Mo keyed. And I got a chance to see some great people that's into great things like Terrell Carter that's in Beauty and the Black. And he had a chance to talk to him about that type of stuff. Terrell definitely more so looks good. And Terrell's very much so, ooh, that's a man. I got to see, Tammy, that was TS always talking about Tammy. Tammy is very much so too fine in person. Got to see G. G be his thing. G was that motherfucking shit off of The Dark Knight Rises with the mask. He was Bane, thank you, because I'm not good with the names. But he was, and then TS was the very much so the poison.
Yeah, I have some.
Go ahead.
TS.
TS was the poison ivy, remember, so she was sickening in that outfit. TS looked so good. Jameson did a great job on that beat and that hair as always.
Yeah, that hair was
eating down. Like
oh yeah. Was it flowers or butterflies in her hair?
Flowers. It was flowers. Jameson did a great job with it as always. And then last night, Miss Mary was Miss Cleopatra. Mm-hmm. And Miss Mary looked good too with her makeup and everything like that. Miss Mary was wearing so very demure during the whole thing. She saw us cut up, and she was just saying to herself, "Oh my God, I got to see so many good people like the Kamala Harris impersonator, which is so funny in person. When I tell you, he had me laughing the whole entire time. It made no sense. The real one, the one from Survivor season 46. Actually, he was on Survivor. They know he got off Survivor."
He was on my show.
He was on season 46. The one our good Barhouse brother was actually part of the production team for.
No, once it's Survivor's a good show.
But it was in production.
Oh yeah.
He what?
Well, he was on Survivor.
He was on Survivor, and even his pre-interview, crazy thing. On his pre-interview, he had said that he loves T.S. Madison. He actually had a dream that he met T.S. Madison and had a good time together. And that dream actually came to fruition that on Halloween. And I love some shit like that because my dream I have to take that dream, so I'm like, girl, I'm meeting this person. I'm meeting this person in person. And when I tell you, I've had dreams about me meeting Kamala, me meeting Beyonce. And I've had dreams about meeting T.S. Madison. The girl, they actually come to fruition. Like, what you about to say? Nothing? Okay. But it was just a fun party overall, and mind you, TS is watching us because she personally said thank y'all, not just me, but thank y'all for talking about me. And mind you, again, TS, we love you down.
Thank you, Maddie. And game mother. I've never met you in life, but online, you're my game mother. Period.
We love you down. But the how we
call the game for me, baby. Taught me well, because they can't none that can play over here. Can't nigga drive my car when I'm at work. Can't no nigga live in this house if he ain't paying no bills. And that nigga gotta go once I'm gone. Bitch, yeah. I learned it from her. Learned from the best. Since motherfucking 7th grade. She been teaching me well. And I've been doing good.
What you about to say? Go ahead.
I was going to get straight into Queen's Court. I was TS tired. Should you trust no nigga no?
And we're cutting. But she played it. She said, man, one thing that Snappletooth bitch ain't do.
She made good music.
She made good music.
And she do. And
That's all she do though.
That's all she do.
Yeah. And leave all stands.
But yeah,
Don't let that bitch fall for your love.
so yes, TS, we love you down. G,
We do.
G,
Thank you.
G, you rocking. We still rocking with the banners, you know. Mo, it's always a good chat. And even Craig, even through what Craig has been going through with his mother passing away, Craig was literally still there and still like enjoying the time. And I had a chance to talk to Craig, like wishing my condolences and stuff like that. And I love that he still came. He was there. He wasn't there the whole time, but the fact that he was still there and he had a good time, you know. And he appreciated the love. Like, we love you. We love y'all. We love Fan Talk. We are grateful to have pioneers like you all in the LGBTQIA plus community that really set the standard for what it means to be role fucking models. Because not only are we
What it was
LGBTQIA,
to be
yes,
and successful
yes,
and any
because we don't have that much
right.
of representation, especially when it comes to being LGBTQIA like Maddie, and then also going to HBCU like Craig. We don't have that many people that have done that. No shade, that are really and proud to be a part of that whole space. So we thank you all so much and we love you dearly. But moving on to more of the gay antics, because you know us, we like to get into the mess. I just saw a video that rose into the gay magazine page and everything like that. That was about somebody talking about how the gay community is really femme-based, and how the fact that femme-based, we are the gays. As much as the gays, you can rock a jean jacket and and sack your pants, you still gay.
Bitch, I love your jean jacket now.
And you can rock a leather jacket. You can rock a leather jacket and a cap all day. You're still gay, boo. I'm sorry.
You motherfucking sneakers?
I'm sorry.
Bitch, I'm about motherfucking tennis.
And the person was like touching on a lot of things that were very true. Like, we always try to say, oh, that person's scarier than I am, or that person's scarier than I am. And it's come from a place of just sometimes.
Girl, y'all folks. Y'all.
We all gay. We all suck dick.
Y'all gay.
You-
Can't say that.
Yeah, you do. But no shade. And I say this, and the person even said, like, we look so much for masculinity because, mind you, it's not within our community like it is. Because no shade, everybody want that strong. Everybody.
Wait a minute.
No.
What?
Hold on.
Go ahead. Raise my hand. Go ahead.
I think it's not a representation of masculinity. It's just the fact that the men that we choose to chase still happen to be the straight representation, like of what that are attracted to women. So like that's the version of masculinity. Because I honestly feel like masculinity really don't have a look to it. Any
I don't think so about it.
I know, because if you really think about it, and like I was saying, there's a thin line between a straight guy and a bi guy, real thin, very much so cut with pliers, very thin, baby. I can bite it with my teeth, you know, like. Like,
well, how you want your deli to be sliced? Thin. What?
It's a very thin line. It is.
Yeah. What you about to say? Mm-hmm.
I think I have a few things to say.
Go ahead.
To say that the reason why we chase masculinity is because it's not what's represented in our community. I think two things can be true at the same time. I don't think that's true.
Okay. Yes.
Because no, that's not the point. I think I'll speak for myself. As a homosexual male, I'm attracted to masculine men. not because I'm not necessarily attracted to feminine men. No, I like what a ideal a man is. Does that make sense? Like
It does.
the ideal person for me would be a man, right? Like not somebody who is.
The whole idea of
and very so these are gender norms. No, let's not go into this.
no, fuck y'all. Fuck y'all.
I'm just
no
shit like man. That's it.
That's what I'm
like,
saying. Gay.
But
It's
I'm a man that likes masculinity.
Yes.
I'm not a man that likes men because, well,
see, and that's what. But
so
me,
hold the closest. So you saying that the trans man will walk up to you and they were masculine?
but that's a man.
That's a man. Very much so. You're right. Hello.
That's
You called it. You called it.
That's a man.
Hold on, what?
Catch it. Hold it. Run into the end zone. That's the man.
No shade.
However, will I date a masculine presenting lesbian woman?
No.
Maybe.
Hmm.
Maybe. Honestly, truly.
For me,
they do be no. Lesbian women do be like I don't know.
I'm so
They
sorry.
do be cute though. Like somebody. No. Wait. Pause. Like no.
Let me.
Sorry, it's
I'm sorry. It's fine. Sorry.
Like, but let's get it. Like, okay, so like you said, like for me, I think masculinity looks like for me personally, I am a very. It gotta catch my eye first before I even get any type of interest.
Is the inside joke. You know what I'm saying?
I know you're talking about.
Also in the court. Is that not masculine?
Yeah, because he was technically more masculine than me.
Huh?
Well, no. You off.
I think you off.
You off. We on the same road. We're talking about.
So I mean that.
No.
Also in the court.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Mm.
See?
Mm-hmm.
That's masculine.
Yeah.
I would never.
Yeah, no, man.
However, but another would present like I would necessarily not see why I wouldn't do it because masculine, the providing, the individual, because let y'all into my life a little bit. As y'all can probably tell, so I heard some of y'all don't like my energy, but I'm real, at you. Like, what's up? And if you can put me in my place, that's all I need.
You can tell me what to do. You can tell me what to do. But if
you can't tell me what to do, you can't tell me what to do.
Simple as that.
Very simple. And I need somebody that can tell me what to do. Yes.
And same.
And
so on that.
And usually that is a masculine individual. And it's not because I lack that in my community, because actually
you tell these bitches what to do. You tell these bitches what to do.
What's that?
They be coming straight off the
But those are things that I equate to masculine energy. That's what I equate to masculinity.
Yeah.
That is someone, because, and this is, again, gender norm, societal thinking, I equate femininity to submitting, to being someone who is willing to provide and give, well, not I should say provide, but like support. Someone that's a supporting individual. And
what did you say?
Support. Another aside. However, like that's in my mind when I equate femininity to those things. I think of masculinity as somebody who is strong-willed, somebody who is the forefront. I'm gonna tell you what it is, and it's just that. That's
someone that can still be dominant even when they're being submissive.
Yes.
Like, that's what I like. Oh my God.
Ooh, baby.
You able to sit back and let me run shit and be like, I still know that he got it.
Right.
And
I still feel like I need to talk to him. I know he like, just do whatever you want to do. Okay, baby, this is what I'm gonna do.
Like, no shade. I'm not saying, like, no shade. The best to represent is Greg and Nene. When they were together, Greg knew that Nene he'll like, girl, when Peter and Nene was going at it, Greg can't say shit.
Greg borrowed $10,000.
Greg knew that Nene had, that he didn't say shit because when Nene had it, she had it. And O'Shea, that's what sometimes I seek. Not sometimes, it's all the time. That's what I seek in a man or in somebody that is masculine. When you're able to still be in your masculinity and your dominance while letting someone else, while letting your partner be like, lead. That's just, oh my God. That's just, it just makes me, it oozes something out of me. I don't know what type of energy it is, but it just oozes it.
You know what it's supposed to think of? And maybe, I don't know if we had this conversation. I don't know if it was on here or if it was just personal. We were just talking. But somebody was talking about how they want a quiet nigga.
I do.
Yeah, I remember that.
I do.
Maybe that was part of that thing.
I do.
Like, okay, what do you think about that?
No
And
shit,
you know, like,
because
I'm talking about this, a nigga that don't talk.
No, okay, so let me
not even like that. I
let me
get what you're saying.
yeah, so let me really explain this. I want somebody to know me without even having to ask me no questions. Because you know why he knows me? Because he observes me. He watches me. Everybody know the first thing that gets you to when you like somebody is eye contact. They always looking at you. They always want to see you. They always got you on their mind. That's literally what it is.
Don't look at me. Hold on. Don't look at me because I don't play no games. I'm a serious fuck.
No, you can look at me. I want you to look at you bad. Everything, like, because that's what I'm sure. That's the basis. For me, basically, I've been finding out the foundation is simple. You're a gay.
I'm gonna look at you.
Like, I know. Because, like, it's just like, I don't understand.
Very winning body crowd like you. Now you just.
I said
You did.
I want a Whitney about me type of love with drugs.
Yes. No shade. He knew when to sit back and let her run. But she was telling that bitch, ma'am, I'm eating. He sat back and ate his food while she ran that shit and had that shit cleared. Because that's not a man that he eat like.
I think that's what Whitney said. You know who that about me? Don't say that.
You don't say that.
He said, "No, who is it?" And I was like, "That was so toxic, but bitch, yes, I'm toxic. I'm gonna fuck. Who gonna check me, boo?" And then he said, "Who is it?" Nah, cause you gonna get your head busted. And I was like, "Yes."
She kept singing. She know he ain't gonna bust the grape. That's that shit. That sometimes no shade. It's good, girl. It's better than a lot of these bitches. You just going through no shade. Especially speaking of it.
Oh wow.
I do want to usher in this whole thing about 50-50 relationships. Mind you, just a couple of weeks ago, probably about a week or two ago, Sierra and Bambi off of Love and Hip Hop was talking about how they can't do 50 relationships and how they man got to take care of everything. However, all of them that have had, but treated them like shit. So
I think that's different from us.
it is, especially with me. Okay, with us and you, because you're ushering into a sister.
No, them niggas are never gonna see me. I'm sorry.
Like, no, but for us, like for me, once you start making a certain amount of money, you at least want to have your partner make that amount, if not more, because it's at a point where it's like, baby, I'm not no sugar mama. I have bills. I have wants and have needs my own. So the fuck I look like paying for you to do any fucking thing. It's no shade. Especially I even as much as I am in my hair and in my makeup and stuff like that, I'm a nigga. So a man, I know as a man I'm gonna take care of what the fuck I gotta take care of because I expect my man to do the same exact thing. Even though I'm more feminine of a man than the average man. Let's cut the bullshit here. Even though I may look like a woman, I am a man. Let's have shit. Or I am male because I do identify as non-binary. So let's deal. But still, I know at the end of the day that whether man, woman, you gotta take care of your shit regardless. And the fact that you would, no shade, even if a man did want to take care of me, I wouldn't let a man 100% take care of me. No shade. I'm too much of like a
but you can't never say that you doing nothing for me in life.
It's no shade. Like as much as the girls want that, I wouldn't want that for myself. However, at least at the bare minimum, I want men to make as much as I do or more than, because when you make more, especially even no shade, I'm putting gender roles in it. No shade. Me being the person that I am, it gives the woman relationship automatically, and him being him. I'm not about to. And he's gonna look at me like, "Oh, this bitch make more money than you," and I feel inferior to her, in a way, and unsubconsciously that brings a certain type of hate or resentment to me. And bitch, I didn't do shit besides work my ass off. No shade. So I would just rather diffuse all of that, but make sure that he makes the same amount, if not more. Me personally. And no shade. I hear this a lot in straight relationships between women and men about the 50-50 bullshit. And in no shade, it's growing up with I grew up in a two-parent household. No shade, it was never 50-50. It was never really a balance. It might have been 65-35. It might have been 45-55. It was never 50-50. Girl, you paid this, I pay this, I pay that, I pay that. It was never the shit. We knew both parties had fucking money. So it never made any sense to why that was such a big thing nowadays. And especially bringing on to the thing about TGI Fridays going bankrupt. You bitches think YouTube good with TGI Fridays? However, you let a man nut you after fruits of knowing him. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's but no shade. These girls will go get wine.
Girl, they said,
And it's not just girls, it's the gay it's certain gays too. You let a man take you out, you let a man fly you out somewhere, and next thing you know, you feel like you give him permission to do all this other shit you would let a broke man do. So because he has money, you think that he has an expectation of doing this exact same shit when he's fucking stupid. It's not. Because the nigga will still leave you like a broke nigga would.
yeah. And see, and that's why, and that's literally like why where I am when it comes to like relationships and stuff. Because honestly, I'm starting to learn that some of the best people that come across the plate be broke, but there's some of the worst people that come across the plate be rich and have all the money, but they don't have the emotional ties.
Like at all.
Because they already feel like they got what they want. Like, you just the extra to the entree. And
Well,
that's interesting because neither one is right or wrong. It's just really about which way you want to steer it. It's like when I would say I like a boy that like boys. I like men who like men. Not men who dibble and dabble around. I like men who like men. That's just all it is. It's simple to say. Like, at the end of the day, I want you to know that when you approach me, you should never be ashamed about anything. Nothing. Like, when you approach me, you should understand that, like, what type of person that I am. And I've learned that in, like, in the dibbling dabbling, that, like, there's just some men that just think you just be too good to be true. And that is what strains a relationship for real. Because you think I'm too good to be true. You think that means that you bad, you worse than me. And I don't see it like that. We both came here for a reason. Either you're going to get the reason done, or you're going to get gone. Either way it go, you're going to leave this.
well, yes. And speaking of girls supporting niggas, no shade. Young Thug just got his thing about his 15-year probation, and he already did right time just wrong.
Wait, what?
Yes, she was posting about how he already cheated on her.
He got out and went straight.
And went straight to another girl. Yes, and this is
and that's why I said
I'm gonna be very chill when I say
that. Bitch.
No,
I'm gonna be very chill when I say this.
Girl,
this is how the pattern works. When a man has multiple children by multiple baby mamas, he's hiding something. He's in that closet group. You don't agree?
No, I don't agree at all.
So you don't believe Nick Cannon is gay?
No. I don't.
How do you feel about that?
Now, do I feel like they all could have had the experience that was on our side of town?
Maybe, yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's correct that then. Yes.
We up it.
But however, I think so. I don't know. Maybe that's in my mind. And ain't got no kids. Don't have no kids at the time too. But having a kid with an individual kind of makes you like soul ties. Like you're forever linked to that individual as long as your kid is on the face of this earth. Even after
so bonded.
Like there's a bond there, and to assume that you would never like you just done with that. That's crazy. Bitch, you're a fool. Then they got what 7 baby mamas, and you think he was gonna go lay up at one of them bitches' house after he got out of jail?
That's a hot meal.
A hot meal and a hot box.
Yeah.
A hot meal and a hot box.
Like,
After
I don't think
jail.
Right Science can cook. But one of them also can cook.
A hot meal, a hot box, a hot pocket, bitch.
See, that's
Waiting for him.
Wait for right there.
that's free will. When I give the phone on you, I thought somebody else.
Bitch.
That's what he did.
You're a dumb bitch. That day you the whole time you out here screaming, free nut, free nut. And we heard her say, shoot.
He had them hoes running around like motherfucking how the Muslim Islam people from Elijah Muhammad used to be.
Bitch, hey,
Wait,
shit like that, bitch.
but oh dang, this is sound crazy. But I'm gonna get this, she wasn't too far with what she said though, because when I was doing my deep research into why, like, him and Rich Homie, rest your soul, baby. But why them two guys did get along is only because he had said a gay comment on the line that was like, that's the only reason why they wasn't friends.
Being dressed up and shit. So, bitch. Girl, she has never lied. Speaking of Nikki never lying.
Go see what
Megan Thee Stallion lied on Gayle King. No shade. Megan Thee Stallion, the documentary came out, and so she said, I ain't know Gayle King was on that shit. Maybe I did fuck the nigga. Probably twice on a drunk night.
You called me when I was out of my mind.
Only thing, like, no shade. Megan knew she had to take this story of what happened into control for herself. Because, mind you, all of us saw at first was like, girl, hella chopped up and in charge of it. All you see is motherfucker. You think it's glass, but it's really a bullet in her fucking foot. So she took control of it. That was the smart thing. However, when she chose to take it to the route of saying dance bitch and then saying to Gayle King, I never fucked him when she did. And mind you, Megan Thee Stallion twice. Megan Thee Stallion is 5'10". Tory Lanez is 5'2". You let that hobbit fuck you twice on a drunk night.
No.
Ooh.
And mind you, Tory Lanez's gums is black as fuck. Let a nigga with black gums fuck you twice. And on the documentary, it showed the baby talking shit about her. And yeah, it was just crazy. And mind you, the girls were like, well, Nikki never lied. Well, she hasn't. Because she sang that song, You Lied to Gayle.
Lied to the queen was lied to the king.
It's no shade.
Girl.
Honestly, they need to stick on the road to, documentaries are supposed to pay homage to the people that, died or something like that.
And it should not necessarily, but pay
most of the
homage
ones
to
that I have watched,
you have to have
there's always been people that
reader.
already died. Like before, like,
I've seen some, on TV One they used to have unsung. But mind you,
but they
those
were dead,
people,
weren't they?
no. Most were alive. Only a few were dead.
I was gonna say the few episodes I came across was people that died before the computer. They
had a Escape unsung. They had a TLC one.
Right.
They had a Brownstone one.
They have a bunch
of them. And however, the thing about those unsung those is that the people have had their careers happen. That's like Megan is in her semi-prime of her career.
I thought this was going to be a documentary about the tour, and it kind of turned into something else. Right.
When I said I literally said it's going to be a documentary about trauma.
You did. You said that.
I did.
I thought she was going to pull Beyonce. We're getting ready for the
and
show.
Beyonce, I'm so sorry. Beyonce would.
I haven't watched all of it.
Lorianne Gibson was there. Lorianne said to Megan, look here. I know you're going through it. I know, I understand that. However, we need to, for these people, if you're your fans, we need to make sure that things are together. And you know how Lorianne is. But it was said, the way Lorianne is able to pull people in, even though she's kind of cuckoo, she does it well. And speaking of Lorianne Gibson and Megan Thee Stallion, Megan Thee Stallion's hairstylist actually said that Orlando Brown was going through the airport saying, Diddy out on bail, Diddy out on bail, Diddy out on bail. Do y'all really believe Diddy out on bail? Orlando was just talking as usual.
Ain't that pulling?
Orlando got up when he was in front of Rachel. Orlando got up and said,
I fucking
"Remember that?
I fucking like this." And you know, it's really good.
Even Jaguar right couldn't handle Orlando. And that was crazy.
No, Orlando is when it comes to even more. He had Funny Marco dying, Funny Marco. He trying to be the fun, like he was just laughing that whole interview.
God help
Orlando.
Because after he had that Ulibam Bum Boom from Raven, he just wasn't the same.
He said he was the Raven.
But I don't think it was the Raven because he was up Bow Wow before he had sex with Raven. So the show. So
my thing is, where are the clips? If it's no foot, now where's Monique? If it's no names, no footage, leave it on the playground. Leave it on the playground. Because, especially even with Diddy, no shade. I heard all these names. I haven't seen the clips. Until I see a clip of Diddy with Chris Brown, with all the Celestina, I want to see the clips. No shade. Chris Brown. They said he was there. He was in that bed with Kanye and Kim on that photo. No, I'm not saying Diddy did what he did. However, I'm trying to person.
Clear it up.
Diddy did what he did,
Clear it up.
and he did it dirty. However, I'm type of bitch, especially for all Celestina, Chris Brown, I want to see the clips.
I think for me,
again, when I say a couple episodes ago, I said I want to go to Diddy parties on Read the Purposes to film and to eat. I want to film and I want to eat.
Oh, what you eating?
To lamb chops, shrimp, lobster,
sausage.
Well, he said, I don't know nobody but you looking on my tattoos. I'll be that person looking on all them tattoos.
I don't know.
August would have been succubus through that whole party. I tell you this, August Alsina still to this day can get it. When I tell you August Alsina, that's what I saw him back in 2012 on a mixtape and on YouTube. August Alsina can have all of me. And I mean all of it. When I tell you that man has something in him that brings out I can't even say it on here because that's just nasty. But the person in me, Alex Alsina does that. I think he does it for men and women. And that's the thing about him that before Alex Alsina, it was Prince. They used to do this for men and women. It was no, not Prince. It was they got you. However, who was it before Alex Alsina? Let me ask you that question. Before Alex Alsina, who was the one who got men and women out their draws like that? Was it Usher? No, not Usher. Chris? What? Usher. What is it? What is it? Usher. It's Usher. It was Usher. Okay. It's Usher. Anywho, next case.
Just a console.
Netflix. Okay, just a girl. Anyway.
Oh, who did it? I don't know, but I'm a damn Prince.
Honestly,
That be
it would have been Michael for real.
I would tell you. It was
he said if a man suck your dick once or twice, you ain't gay.
And that's exactly what he said.
And a lot of people ignore I that's fact. You got to heard.
All right, now it's getting a little crazy there.
And I was gonna say this, even though I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna clear it up. I'm gonna say this. The reason why I'm able to talk about it, mind you,
what?
No shade.
What's that?
What's that? Eat. Okay. The reason why I'm able to say this is because, no shade, I went there and I graduated. That's the reason why I'm saying this. But mind you, this probably happens at all HBCUs because, mind you, in the black community, a lot of black boys are able to experience things that they want to away from their parents. It's no shade. Girl, when you think you're in love with your man might be fucking a gay. It's no shade. And gay when you think you're in love now who's fucking your man. and also for the gay. If you think that man is only fucking you, that you're wrong. Yeah. It's fucking that it goes both ways here. Let's be real. So when I do say something about that, it's because I went there. And I had the experience. So, bitch, sue me if I'm suing if I'm lying. Sue me. And I'll pull up the receipts. Anyway. But yeah, I got a little bit. But yeah, it's just no shade.
I'm still coming for your ass, girl. That company claim everything, including that degree.
Guys,
It's gonna be a nasty fight.
honestly,
I don't think it will be.
they gonna.
But they just no shade. I can get a career from a better place.
That's just next time up.
Anywho. Cause yeah. Again, I don't. Let's actually get into this because that's the thing that's gonna piss. That's the thing that really pisses me off. When people think that they are that, because Diddy thought she was that, and now she's in the jail rotting. R. Kelly thought she was that, and then she's in the jail rotting. Bill Cosby thought he was that, now he's in the jail rotting. Girl, everyone has their days when they think they are that, especially the people that think they are very elite to the shit. Specifically men, that you're gonna fall into that same abyss too. Because there's somebody that's underneath you that's gonna come for your ass too. No shade, that's all I gotta say to that. That's all I gotta say on that man. Anywho. What? What that was good?
Honestly, I'm trying to get rid of black men.
What?
But
What's going on?
No shade, ain't no bitch gonna run me. As long as like no shade, ain't no bitch is gonna run me. Only person that can run me is God. Ain't besides that, ain't no bitch running me. And I'm gonna say like that till the day I die. Like, I really don't give a fuck. Even after death, I'm gonna say it like that. Ain't no bitch running me until but God. I ain't calling out no bitch. I'm just saying, ain't no bitch running me but God. That's how I feel. But yes, and last but not least, have the girls voted?
Have they?
I have. I voted actually earlier today. It was like 5 minutes. That was it. You haven't? Why haven't you voted? What's going on?
let me.
Shut up.
You really want to know my real answer?
I do want to.
Like, are you really sure you want to? Hold
on. I want to catch it. I want to catch
Give me
it.
a minute.
Today was the last day of early voting. Why you say you waited to vote to the 5th? Or what's your real reason? I want you to say your real reason. Because there might be somebody out there that's just like that.
And here's it goes.
So can I speak?
Honestly,
Dramatic ass follows.
remember that 1 year when we was remember that year when we was in college and we got the vote for the first time because it was like an election year and we all went to go vote. I think it was Biden and Trump, right? Yeah, when we was it was the election that we had while we was in school.
Yes.
Yeah, we was in the pandemic, yeah. And we made sure to vote right before we went to Miami. I early voted before we went to Miami because during that time, Miami.
He's not talking about that election. He's talking about.
He's talking about state. He said Joe and Trump. That was 2020.
He's talking about when we were offset on campus.
Yeah, we were actually
Stacey. Stacey.
Yes.
Talking about Stacey.
Yeah.
Stacey and
gubernatorial election.
And we really went out there to get this girl everything, and it's not even like it's not a bad thing. We really went out there and give her like everything, and just to see that, even though she was the better pick and better candidate at the time, which I believe so, that's just not where the people of the state. Because I didn't root here. I flew here, so I don't really have. I really didn't know the state was like this till I got here, but just to see how that election played out really just showed me that I gotta really take they really need to get to know our population.
Let me say this. Well, during the 2018 election, Stacey Abrams was able to figure out the reason why she didn't win was because
she lost twice.
But the first time, let me finish. Let you talk. But the first time in 2018, when she lost, it was because of a lot of voter fraud going on. Him at the time was in charge of a lot of the voter things that were going on, and there was a lot of he had did a lot of shit underhand. Like even myself, when I had went to go vote, I found out that my registration wasn't even valid, and I had registered to vote a month beforehand, and I was like, "How is that possible?" Because mind you, I been registering to vote when I was either with you or with Will. I don't know which one person, but I remember I registered to vote like a month ahead of time, and they said I wasn't in the system. So it was a lot of backhand shit going on that wasn't supposed to be happening. And on top of that, it was just a lot of girl, if you did an absentee ballot as well as a ballot, then he's already eliminated there. There's a lot of just a mishandling of the votes that happened. It's the reason why he even won the first time in the first place. Now in 2020,
that's how the people really felt.
No, I really believe if things were done correctly and the things are put in place where she put them into place herself, she would have won 2018. That's me. That's just how I feel. If of all the things that she put in place, all the policies and stuff that she was able to help put in place for votes in Georgia were already done before she even lost, and we were still voting at the time, she would have won. You're going, CJ, because you have better. Again, bitch, my major was communication studies.
And also, I really hate that we're even though nobody's going to be like, no, this isn't. It's really turning into a race type of thing. And I thought we been got over race and stuff like this. I thought we been got over and this coming from the books that y'all was having us teach it on or whatnot. I thought we been got over race and all this other stuff, but it seems like we come back to 2024. We're back here and we're still talking about race. We're never going to be able to solve a problem if we can't get past the bare minimum.
Race was never over with to begin with.
But that was the narrative that they have been given. That race was done. Race, okay, after this, honestly, we just said that Martin Luther King died for no reason, for real.
Now, I wouldn't say he died for no reason. I would.
No, he died for no reason.
Literally.
They killed him because he's a black man fighting black people. They killed him for no reason. White people killed him for no reason. They never got over race.
We never see race as a problem until they pointed it out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're black. I'm not. It's their problem, not ours. That's the problem. It's their problem, not ours.
Now, okay, even after slavery and all the Jim Crow and everything, we still found the joy in being black. And I think they hated that the most. Even still to this day, the girls love to culture appropriate what we do all the time. Even in today's culture, there's a lot of what black people have done for decades that they're just now doing now. It's just now they hate when we do it, but they love when they do it. They love our song, but they hate our blues in a way. or actually in that way. But I will say that race has never fleed America. Like, it's actually gotten more, how do you put it, more ridiculous in a sense because, again, like I think I said a couple weeks back, that no matter what we do, we're always going to be at the end of the totem pole.
They always gonna put us out.
And how we have let, and this is, again, I'm saying this in the best way I know how. Everybody and their mama had came over here, and how the fuck we end up in last place still boggles my fucking mind. I do not understand that. Like, we have had every single other race and ethnicity come over here, and how the fuck are we last? It's crazy as fuck to me. I'm so sorry when we built this shit.
Because everybody else decided to come here. We didn't.
We did it. And then, however, now it's such a.
Every other group made the decision to come over here. We came over here as property, as
imports.
We were a thing to be brought with individuals who also came over here, but at their free will. Let's be
very clear.
At the beginning,
they got thrown the fuck over here.
At the beginning, they came over here because they was crooks, criminals, and thieves. But then when they was thought, oh, okay, girl, wait, it's a little 112.
It's gold over
and
here.
And then bitches want to come over here, and then they brought their property with them. So we came over here as not as a choice, as a necessity to make sure that they can continue to grow and prosper.
Because I can't even lie, bitch.
Granted, every other group outside of that made the decision to come. If we're talking about Chinese immigrants in the 60s, 70s, whatever, they chose to come over here. Even immigrants from the south of America, southern of the United States, they choose to come over here, which is why other groups put them. They made the choice to come over here. In their minds, subconsciously, we didn't make the choice to come over here because we're still property. It was just a thing about the same way they brought their clothes and their furniture from Europe. They brought their slaves from Africa. So we're at the end because it's the fact that we're property. We're always going to be second to them because I don't care what you want to do. I brought you over here, you go do what I say.
Yeah.
That's the mindset. That was the notion that came over there with us. And it still echoes through their answer generations. Although some people, and don't get me wrong, not all white people are racist, but the things that you were awarded, the luxuries that you are gifted to this day, generational wealth. Your ancestors had a plantation in Alabama that had 50 acres of cotton that our ancestors worked. However, you made all the money. The reason why you went to Harvard, why your great-granddad is a billionaire to this day, and he passed out that money to you, and you were able to go to the Ivy League school. But we had to build our institutions, the HBCUs, and grow and build from nothing, zero. Because the bitch still didn't get her 40 acres of mule.
Yeah.
That's the difference. That's why you keep saying that it's race, and it is race. And there is a certain group of individuals who are marketing to individuals who still are in that mindset that it is a them versus us thing. And they are pandering to those individuals because it's like you might be going through it right now, but you better than them. And you need to do better than them. And they can. That's one of the reasons why. Let's really get to this thing is because you say your communications. Well, I do it all. When people say, right, you got to learn. There's the notion that, and I saw a Trump commercial the other day, and it was about how black people were going to, because of inflation, and because Kamala created inflation, and she continued to do the right thing, and she just wants black people to continue to get welfare checks. People, let's talk statistics. There are more rural white women who get welfare checks, who are on HUD, who have affordable health care, Obamacare, although you don't know that it's called Obamacare, than any women of color who are the most educated people in this country. Let's talk about it. Let's really get into the nitty-gritty. Let's talk about statistics. There are more people who benefit from welfare, HUD, Food stamps, all of it, white women.
What you said.
White women. HUD, food stamps, your WIC, your EBT. But there's this notion that black people are the only individuals that benefit from those things or use those things, but it's not true. It's honestly truly not true. However, then you have these commercials that say, "Oh, well, they just want you to continue to stay on welfare and EBT," but we're not on it. Not on the race that y'all are.
Especially in Georgia.
Yeah.
Which goes to your point earlier about the election that happened in 2020. Yes, what we see in Atlanta. Yes, Atlanta's blue because it's the people that look like us. However, the rest of fucking Georgia are hillbilly redneck that don't never know nothing, that good Bob and them, that drink every Wednesday, that ain't got no real job, that's out here slaying pigs and doing whatever. I don't know. I think the point that I'm trying to make.
Yeah.
Vote, use your rights to go vote. It's a numbers game. We need to get the numbers in order to get Kamala in the office. And everybody needs to vote. If fundamentally, if you align more with what Harris and the Waltz administration would do for you, benefit you, vote for them. I'm not gonna tell you to vote for that other lady, the man, whatever he is, that thing over there, that orange thing. I ain't gonna say that. Maybe you should stay home if that's your thought process. Yeah, you just stay home.
It truly, like, as you are talking, because everything, like, y'all saying it's like, there. It truly.
You said, well, I had a random thought, and I really need to
Go ahead.
So, and this is it. Let's visualize the story here. So, we see all these people in Africa having fun. This goes what you're saying. Okay, I want to join the fun too. So before I go and try to join the fun, I'm watching you. I see that you guys have a slave mentality, but it's not the slave that I had pictured. It's I'm gonna do whatever I want because we're all a family here. What you need, I got you. Whatever I can give to you. But that's the community standard that we all have with one another. Because I know you, you know me. We be around each other. This is how we work. This is how we process. So I'm looking at you from the outside. I'm like, whoa, these people actually have a really good communication system. Like, they really care about each other. They're really here for each other. I need that, but I don't want to get in and learn that. I want to take that with me. I want to stay here and be with them. I want to take that with me. And I feel like that's how slavery started for real. They was watching from the outside, see how it operated, but instead of really learning how it really got down to nitty gritty, they took them away and forcefully made them into what they was at home.
And this is why African American history should be taught in all classes.
Please.
Because the real story behind that was because those white people were paying Africans to get other ones and cage them up and send them over. It was like
In some
instances, but most were very much so. They would see them because men back then they were hunters and gatherers. They had the food and everything. They would literally go into villages of different African like countries and cities and literally take groups of people and put them on a fucking boat. And mind you, back then they had the guns. So bitch, if you didn't want to go, your ass got shot. I'd rather shoot one of them and take 200 than do anything else. So I know at that point they don't know about this.
We don't gotta talk about that. Let's start from the beginning. This is just really gonna shake the room. Let's talk about the beginning. When the colonizers first got down there. The information that they were providing to those individuals, which made them sway.
Yes.
What's the Bible?
What's the Bible? Because in the Bible it talks about them having the slaves. You know better.
That's literally the point I was trying.
That community that they saw, they disrupted it by giving them this Bible, and it caused that division, which created those relationships where, okay, I'm better than you, so now I'm gonna take you and send you over to these white people and give you this property.
Well, if that's what you're
I'm gonna use you as servitude.
I would advise you.
That's what created that.
I would advise you, and you can go deep. I would advise you to be more surface level when it comes to these thoughts. Because if that's what you were saying, because now, as you were saying, like, I get it.
Because
However,
like, think about this: before anybody kills something, you watch your prey. So regardless, somebody was watching these group of people, and I'm not meaning like the people that they hire. Before they hire somebody was on actual ground watching them, actually trying to study how it is. But you can't study somebody without actually jumping into the group. They didn't want to be a part of the group, but they wanted what the group had. Literally, they did not want to be a part of the group, but they jumped. But they really wanted what the group had, so they took it forcefully.
Not necessarily.
Well, when
Not that.
you know, well, like if you throw the Bible in there like that, and honestly, and this is my own personal opinion. Honestly, you got to read the Bible a couple really times to really actually understand what it's actually giving. Because if you really think about it, if Adam and Eve committed sin, everybody after Adam and Eve is a part in a baby of sin. Regardless of how you want to put it, baby, it's sin. But nobody looks at it like that. They look at it when they read the Bible, oh, I'm better than this person, I'm better than that. But that's not how that works, baby. The Bible's supposed to put you in your place and let you understand that you're not. You're not better than anybody. We're all the same. We all came from the Spirit. That's what you're supposed to get from that. If you get that you're trying to be supposed to be a ruler,
But that's not what the story saying about.
but see,
Which is why it created the division and after that it did, which allowed them, that community, to say, I'm better than you because of these reasons. So you know what? I'm going to take you to these white people so you can go over here. Because this book say, oh my God, me and you ain't the same after all. That's just erupted that community. That community that you said they watched. So they introduced a tool to say, yeah, I get y'all get it. Y'all good. Y'all communicate well. This daughter is trading. Y'all got this money. It's working for y'all. Let me give you this tool. Let me educate you to tell you why me and you aren't the same. So then I say, since y'all ain't the same, they don't need to be here. Why are they here with you? You have this perfect society. They shouldn't be here. Let me take them from you. Let me go do whatever I'm going to do with them. I don't tell you that it's bad because the word says I'm not going to do no harm. However, you don't know that because I've given you this tool that just tells you you will live life the same. You should treat that person the same way.
and that's why we walk by faith, though, baby. If they would have had faith from the beginning, they would have never ever let the people walk over them, ever.
But the tool that they presented to them was a product of them.
Because they watched them.
No. Prior to the product that they made was based off of who they were as people. They pick and choose the Council of Messiah, pick and choose which books went into the Bible because of what society needed. All of Jesus' stories aren't in the Bible. All of his disciple stories aren't in the Bible.
It's a
because
lot of books.
those council of men chose and picked and said, these are the ones who are picking him to control society. People don't want to have that conversation, but this is what we want y'all to do. We gonna tell y'all this is the word of God, and this is what we need y'all to obey. Conformity. It's basic conformity. The same way when you go to school, they give you a handbook that tell you can't do this, and third. If you do this, it's gonna happen.
Nobody really, well, I didn't read my handbook.
Like most people don't read the Bible. Like most people don't read the Bible. But you know it's there. And you know when something bad happens, that they gonna go right to there and say, this is why you shouldn't do this. This is what's gonna happen because you did this. Now you're in trouble. It's basic. It's simple.
I'm a kid. I'm a kid.
That's not what I'm like. And this is what I'm talking about, babies.
Like,
But a lot of people ain't ready for that conversation.
They not.
They're not ready for the relationship with God rather than what's in that Bible. Being able to pray, being able to have the conversation, being able to, people are not ready for those conversations. But go ahead.
No, who the father is, babies. No, this.
Yeah, what they said. But
I'm too deep.
it's not even that. I just didn't know we were gonna go from good girls to
Well, see, look, that's the part of it, though.
And
The good girls are God fearing.
we are, and it's more so, girl. I'm here. I'm always here for it. However, we will have our episode where we can really get into the things. Mind you, that wasn't even enough time to talk about all this stuff.
We see how unscripted and how flowy that
was cute. I'm saying that's why I didn't. That's why I didn't interrupt y'all. That's why I didn't interrupt y'all. That's why I did not interrupt y'all because no shit is something that need to be heard. And my statement's no longer valid anymore because y'all went here and we was here and then here. So I don't have shit to say. Like, I'm so sorry. I have nothing to say. That conversation, like, dialogue was very good. I will say that for me, being the person that I am, yeah, no. So sorry.
you was gonna be speechless.
It was like I really had some like really a very good thing to say, but I feel like it's no longer valid because
Girl, just say it. Yeah.
just
say it. It's okay. Right? Bring it around. Bring it around top. It's go here. Right. Host with the mostest.
Girl, for me, being the person that I am, it truly does like break my heart to see things get this bad. But it's society, no shade.
You said things, what do you mean?
No. The division, not only within race, but also community, within gender, within even within the LGBTQI community, there's so much division. It makes no sense. And I'm not saying that this shit just came out of nowhere, but because it's been happening. However, the fact that we have these things such as like technology, social media, stuff like that, we're now seeing it at the forefront of everything. Even when it comes to us seeing so many black men stand behind Trump, it hurts my heart. Especially people that I have like blood related to support Trump, and they know. I know they know me, and they know all that I do, and I'm not gonna get that way. But I just it truly like hurts me to see that happen. And I always grew up like being told that you're supposed to just serve others, you're supposed to do it as you want to be done yourself. And to see people really get into this space of just like, fuck everybody, I'm gonna do me because that's the only thing that matters. And think they're gonna get into the kingdom of heaven is so fucked up in my opinion. And it's the backward ass mindset that's gonna lead you straight to hell. I'm not condemning nobody, I'm just speaking facts on what I know as far as me and God will show how it goes. And even with the election, how things are going, it's opened my eyes to many people on what they did. I thought when Trump first ran, it opened my eyes up to a lot of people. No, bitch, this election really opened my eyes up to a lot of fucking people because it's no shade to Hillary, but Hillary to Kamala, like it's no shade. Kamala's up there. It's Hillary's Hillary, but to see still how this lady is being treated and how this lady has been tormented and how they are treating her like the nastiest thing on earth is so disgusting to me to see. And see come from black men. Like I just saw a video about a man, somebody he a MAGA gangster and all type of shit like this. And this man probably got a pot to piss in. If I say his mama house. And then on the other end, see a son and a mother on opposite ends, and how the son basically was like, girl, we have never been this divided even when it comes to elections and races. There's no shade. Bitch, 20 years ago, when it was Mitt Romney and Obama running against each other, bitch, it wasn't that much. It wasn't that like, it wasn't like my gang against your gang, bitch. It was myself, bitch. People voted and they was very to bear about it. Like, girls didn't mind saying what they said. You know, this is just like that. But nowadays, the fact that your black mother, thinks that Trump should be in office and you're a black man, and you have to then tell your mother, like, girl, you're wrong, and she still doesn't get it. It's so fucked up to me. It's so like I truly don't understand it, and it makes not me for understand because I'm just a regular human on earth. You know, I'm just me. I'm one person out of like 8 billion. Those are just all my things. I just really am disappointed, and I know, like, no shade. I hate to be sound like that person, but girl, like my grandmother used to always say, "Girl, we're going to hell in a handbasket," because that's how society is doing. That's how the world is right now. Go ahead.
Can we call it thing a thing? Can we call it spade a spade? Where did that start? No, honestly, truly, where did it start?
It started with black men.
No.
What you mean?
The division, right? So there's the Republican thing. I know those are always separate things, but when did it become this hostile environment?
When his ass first ran for office. When his ass first ran for office, he was still on that same mentality about, this.
Who
Like,
created this current culture, this
yeah.
current climate?
No shade, because again, when Obama ran both terms, it was never this much hatred towards neither party.
Mitt Romney,
And most even
like,
when Obama was running, Trump was the main one running all this messy shit about, oh, is he even American in the first place? Like, he was the main one doing it.
And this person has created this current atmosphere, but is the first person to say where we're not going to be divided. But you have created the division.
This division.
And you're to run your campaign on, oh, we're not going to we're going to fix the division and we're going to do X, Y, and Z. I don't get it. I don't get it.
I don't understand it.
Back to the Obama and Mitt Romney point, for a year, there was a debate, and somebody said something about Obama. It was like, he Al-Qaeda, and he from...
And then Romney said, don't start that bullshit.
And like, Trump would never. He would never.
It was respect both ways. Even, it's like, bitch, even Ronald Reagan had more respect for his candidate than what Trump is doing right now.
That's truly ridiculous.
And that's a stretch with Ronald Reagan.
Truly ridiculous.
But it's very sad. Like this, the way that America is letting the devil run its countries.
Mm-hmm. We're live. It turned into straight up Hunger Games.
And it's just
sad though. Like, and you know what's
like this man can't even run a business, right? And we trying to let him run it. People are trying to let him run a country, and it's so sad because I remember.
It better not be because of the stimulus checks.
Years, it's the main route, and mind you, the government gave us those checks, but he was the main one fighting against us getting those checks. Bitch, that's why it took us so long to get the checks that we were supposed to get. That's why they had to do two more after it because we supposed to actually get a whole lot more than we got the first fucking check. It's no shade. And the reason a lot of people didn't even get their checks to begin with, it's all they had to file their taxes to realize, bitch, I get a check too. Because his ass was the main one fighting against it.
And that's really what his power is in his racing. Everybody, I think everyone...
That and abortions. Girl, at this point, like, oh my God, I swear for God, if we let somebody killing a baby affect us, why the fuck are we reading about it in the first place? Because wasn't Abraham the one about to sacrifice his child because God told him to?
So he's not even against abortion, so why would
like, oh my God, bitch, because his daughter, I don't even know his daughter's name. Bitch, she didn't have one. Sue me, bitch, if it's wrong. Like, I really don't give a fuck. Like, there's so many people out there that have flocks of people that are against Kamala, that are against everything that's like. Gets these people that are so nice and helping the world out and helping the country out. They so get sweat for this man who also had these five black and brown men in fucking jail, or they're actually dead to be exact. And are you kidding me? Like, oh my God, this man It's truly, and mind you, every black sitcom that had this man on this fucking talk show back in the 90s deserved to be put in a motherfucking in fucking death too. When I tell you this, there was so many black shows back then that they was talking about Donald Trump or had speak of him. I was thinking about that nigga at all because
because he used to be a Democrat. Nobody likes to talk about that.
Are you shitting me?
Yes, Donald Trump used to be a Democrat. He was very liberal. You know what changed? He was bankrupt. And
Pocket style short.
And he was like, I want to run for president. And he chose a particular demographic to address, which is why he became Republican. Donald Trump has never been a Republican yet.
It was KKK parents.
No, he was pretty good Democrat. He had racist moments like the Central Park Five.
Was he Democrat before the change?
Girl, he wasn't alive during it.
Oh. Shit,
Wow. You saying
The shift.
literally.
the shit. Because it's for all you don't know, because I don't think they have it in history books in certain states. Before it's especially in Florida, I don't think they learned about this. Before then, there were actually people that were like black Republicans, especially in like the early 1900s, and because there were party shifts on like different things.
Their views changed.
Their views changed, yes. Because so when you say when somebody like somebody's great grandfather could have been Republican, it was black. It wasn't really
Abraham Lincoln was a
Republican. Yeah, yeah.
We love
He
him.
was Democrat.
He was Democrat at one
So
time.
he was Democrat.
And then he changed to
But
Republican.
originally the party
Was a
was
Republican.
like the views of the party were based in what now we consider Republican views, conservative views. I think that was the shift of it, or the start of the shift of it.
Yes.
So they were polar opposites, and then they just switched the polls.
And no shade, you saying Lil Wayne say Abe was cool. But the reason why Abe freed those slaves is because of economic issues. It wasn't because he actually liked black people and he was actually black himself. It was
states
because
rights, and the states were like, "Oh, it's our right," and they were like,
okay, bitch, I'm taking his money from you, bitch. How about that? Snatch it.
That's where all our money come from down there, girl. Y'all can't do that. Y'all came to see. Y'all can't be different from us. Girl.
No shade. The bus boycott. The reason why they banished the whole colors and whites and with the whole bus thing was because of economic. Alabama was about to go into debt because of that. So yeah, and a lot of things. Even with the girls, even Starbucks is crumbling up, girl. Well, it's commercials, girl, because they was about to get themselves into some debt because of what has happened overseas with Palestine and Israel. So a lot of things, these girls really are all because of economic things. No shade, but nonetheless, I just want to say, make sure y'all vote. I know by the time y'all see this, I know Kamala will be in office. And she will be elected as the first, black president. I claim that right now in Jesus' name. I don't give a fuck what y'all saying, bitch. If it's something wrong, bitch, I might be back for it. But I guarantee you, as I'm saying it, it sounds off, and I know she will be in the office. So from us to you, you probably gonna be the first ones y'all hear from. Congratulations to Kamala Harris for winning the election. You deserve it.
You don't need to watch White House Down. House of Cards. If this is
anyway.
No, dead serious. And this is my last note. If you watch House of Cards, the final season is where his wife becomes the president. But she was not expected to win the presidency, but she still won. Because he had did some crazy stuff. Basically, he Donald Trump and she Kamala, for real. And it got House of Cards. Y'all need to watch it. If y'all ain't watched House of Cards, if you watch House of Cards and just think about this election, it's gonna all tie together. It's really crazy.
No shit, you make my titties ache.
Why? Y'all know, House of Cards was good.
We telling them niggas to vote.
You never watched House of Cards? You would actually like.
After y'all vote, y'all watch this shit.
Yeah.
Like literally, please vote. Please vote. Please. I don't want you to be one of the niggas. Please.
I was one of those niggas for 18 years, and then I voted if I was 18.
Let's go. Anywho, we hope y'all enjoyed this episode. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you if you haven't already. If you want to follow us, all our descriptions are going to be down low, and you can hear more of her thoughts. And follow us for more things that are coming up throughout the year. Our next episode is our season fucking finale. I can't believe we have made it through 9 good, not clean, 9 good episodes.
Yeah, because we got one.
Yeah. Not a bump. That's a bump.
That's a bump. What if?
I do a Patreon. No shit. Give me my money. But we can't wait to see y'all next week for the season finale, girl. It's going to be a whole bunch of twists, turns, and then some. And last but not least, we want to thank our sponsors. We would like to thank Black House Games for sponsoring us. As the episodes continue, we thank you so much. Make sure y'all following Black House Games and buying their games. Girl, they got many games for you, a lot of fun games, girl. Make sure you're following Black House Games. We thank you all so much. We love y'all deeply. And we appreciate you for all that you do. Make sure y'all stay blessed, stay up, and stay voting, bitch. Bye, girl.